Well, I'm Kwame Opa, Weeks for the Perspective, and I just want to welcome all of our viewers here those who have just joined us. Um, Again, it was March 31st, uh, early part of this year, 2025, when we woke up that morning to a very, very disturbing video of a young woman in Kindness Wilson. She's right here. Uh, you know, hitting or call it slapping another girl, and that clip was so disturbing by nature. And seeing that, no mother, absolutely no mother, wanted that for their child. And in this social media day and age, as disgusting as that video was, there was no way, under no mitigating circumstances, that Miss Kinda Wilson, who then the beauty pageant known for all the positive things that she's done, would have vindicated her. There was absolutely no justification for what she did based on just that piece of clip. But then fast forward, as the details of this particular case begin to unfold, I would just rush forward. We recently received this verdict, whatever it was, which Miss Wilson is prepared to talk to us about. Saw her in what appeared to be more of a celebratory stance on social media. That, according to what we then noticed, was that those who filed, or let's say the plaintiff, decided to go back to court and drag Miss Wilson back into court. But, like we say, there is always, two twists to a story. There is two sides to a coin. And I just want us to get into it. Miss Wilson, welcome to The Perspective.
Thank you.
You look so beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, and I don't mean to get you, into some of the nitty gritties of the case. You could save that for another time. But I want you first. Let's start from the beautiful part of it. Who is Kindness Wilson?
Okay, kindness. Let's just say kindness. Kindness Wilson is a girl who is witty. She's passionate about what she does, especially when she put her mind to it.
Mm-hmm.
She's a jovial person.
Yeah, go ahead.
People that know kindness know that they say, I don't take anything serious. And I do that because one life to live. Life is short. You don't take things to heart. You just talk about it and you move on.
So we call that pay as you go. We call that pay as you go. So tell me that one thing, right, that people will misconstrue kindness about. That one thing they misconstrue about you.
Oh, funny enough, people say I am mean.
Mm-hmm.
People say I'm mean because my resting face is just my resting face.
That's your resting face there. Okay.
And I'm not, honestly. Just because of my resting face, people judge me from the physical appearance, and I rest my face like that to protect myself.
Do you have a personal reason or personal story for that?
Yes, I do. I actually do.
Do you want to share it?
I will.
Go ahead.
So I'm working on changing my facial expression, because when I just entered Stella Maris while in Stella Maris for 2 semesters in, I'll always the girl that go to class and leave, go to class and leave, go to class and leave. So one day I went
You mean you don't mingle with?
No.
Wow.
I never used to. So one day I went to the cafeteria to buy pastry and a girl stopped me while walking out. And she said, hello. I said, hello. She said, what's your name? I said, my name is Kindness. She said, all the time I want to talk to you, but your face is so frowned and you just be walking fast and fast. You just out of leave. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. My name is Kindness. She said, can I be your friend? I said, yeah, you can be my friend. And that day when I get on campus, I say, oh, hello, hi, how are you? And I decide to start to try and work on my face. But I can't help it. Anyways.
Is it your upbringing, or it was just something that became a part of you?
I think it's my upbringing because I was the child that was always attached to a mother. I never had friends. Never had friends. I had my sister growing up, but I was never attached to my sister. I was always attached to my mom. That's why you see I know a lot of crying things because I would be behind her all the time when she going to the crying evening.
And you're from Grand Jita.
I am from Grand Jita.
Yeah, just like myself, niece. Okay. Let's talk about your education. Just something you want to share with us?
My education, a lot of people don't know, but I'm gonna say because you asked. You're
a public figure. What do we say in Liberia now? So
they say, "Oh, you're a celebrity." Okay. I actually grew up in Accra, Ghana. My family fled Liberia war to go find refuge in Accra, Ghana. So I grew up there, and I went to primary in both Ghana and Liberian school. So when I was there doing my primary time, I came back to Liberia. My mom put me in Duja. Liberia Duja High School. I stayed there for 1 year, and then I went to College of West Africa, the Foxes. If you're watching this and you graduated from College of West Africa, shout out to the people, the Foxes, you know. I graduated from College of West Africa during the Ebola time. So all my Ebola senior, we did well that time. It wasn't easy, but we made it.
Wow.
And after I graduated, I went to Stella Marie. I was in Stella Marie for 3 semesters. I left because of financial circumstances with my mother. Her business went down, and she was a tutor to a vocational training school. She was teaching pastry and other stuff because she graduated from a design and catering school in Accra. So I was in the school on her wall, and I was doing fashion designing. So that's where I learned to do both male and female clothes. But after some time, I went into pageant, and pageant taught me a lot and taught me that the course that I was doing to Stella Marie's is actually very important for our society. So I went back to continue. And
were you that little girl, and you don't have to delve in any details, but were you that little girl coming up and people saw, okay, yeah, she's slim, she can walk the wrong way, every other thing, and they started dressing you up? Or it was your own mind that let me jump into pageantry?
Pageant. I didn't just go into pageant. When I was 12 in Ghana, anyone that was on a camp did know was the first group of kids that went for Little Angel. So they have a little, I was secretive, competitive when I was little, and I still have that in me now. When even in primary school, when I go to school and I made 80, my friend made 90, I go to my house, I go cry. My mom can say, why you cry? You have to study hard.
Wow.
So they had this publicity from school to school saying that they're about to host a competition called Little Angel Beauty Festival. So it's about modeling, it's about spelling bee, it's about singing. It was educational, not just about walking the wrong way. I was this frisky child when I was little. My mom had 4 kids, but I was the active one.
Now, let's get into why I called you here. And that's about this case that would not just go away. A lot of people, there's a lot happening. But first, I want to hear from yourself. Kindness Wilson. Today, when you mention Kindness Wilson, what are some of those things that they associate the name kindness with?
Ooh. So in today's day, when they mention kindness, they talk about 1947. Some people said 1927. They talk about the slapping incidents.
Mm-hmm.
They say the slapper, the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Said the girl that don't know how to sing the Liberian national anthem, but it's all fun.
You think they're right for what they say?
No, they're not.
Okay. Now, what are some of the worst things that you've heard about yourself?
Thinking about it put me in an ew position. It's like I heard people call me King Kong, slapper, angry, aggressive.
Wow.
And dull. Oh, she's so dull. She don't know nothing. Avatar. And this is one of the reasons today I held my head up in a bun because I was.
You want to show your ears.
Yes, because I grew up in a home where my parents taught me to appreciate the beauty I have. My mom will always remind me, you know that you're beautiful? I was like, really? She said, you're beautiful. So I've never been insecure about any of my body parts.
Wow. So now that we've gotten the commercial out of the way, or the advertisement, or Liberian men say advertising, we've got all of that out of the way. I need you to tell me what happened between you and Jomel.
Ooh. First off, before I dive down into that, I just want to say out here that what happened should have never happened. And I don't like to talk about it. I've been called for a couple of interviews about this entire situation, and I told them I'm not ready to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it so everything is two sides. And I don't want to keep speaking on it because when I talk about it, it makes me come up defensive, and there's nothing to justify what happened. No matter what the circumstances is, you should never touch someone.
Wow.
You should never. And no matter the time, the moment, how you feel, you should never touch someone. And I have never in my life, well, even if you're going to tell me when I was young that this was going to happen, I was like, no. And people that knew me from the time I was small, like they will tell you that she can never do that. But it happened, and we're here. And I would say we live and we learn. And I'm still in my learning process. What happened to me this year, no classroom will ever teach me that.
Wow.
I learned that the hard way, and I'm going to go straight to that question because of you, because you asked me.
And you could say some details that you didn't
I'll
want
just
to
say a little,
right,
because
right.
it's a cold case,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not allowed to speak on it at the moment. But it was a misunderstanding between the both of us, the two parties. It was misunderstanding completely that led to what happened. And again, I have always been remorseful about the situation. I will always be remorseful about the situation. Before we could even go to court, I begged.
Let me hold you there and read this comment from LIB Mary J. She said, this is very emotional, with tearing emoji. She said, but I'm glad that you understand the truth. Liberian best female promoter. Go ahead. I thought to read that comment for you.
I went to you.
Yeah. I don't mean to, put you. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let's get you some, all right.
No.
There you go.
Who cut the onion?
Yeah, that's okay.
I like to be around onion.
I know.
Anyway, we're back.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I don't even know where I'm at, because the question you asked again.
You were talking about
The entire situation.
right, yeah, and you said you didn't want to go that.
Yeah,
and then
I never.
Then the onion started cutting.
The onion started cutting, and you read the comment, and the onion was more and more and more. Yeah. And I needed to take the onion away.
Right, that came from LIB Mary J.
So yeah, before we could even go to court, I have been remorseful. The day that happened, I called my mother, like, let's say like 10 minutes. Call my mother, like, oh, this happened. And first thing she asked, did somebody die? I was like, why were we asking that? She said, because this time he could have died.
Wow.
And I said, no, but the girl called her mother, and her mom is coming on the campus, so I will wait for her mom. And then I will talk to her. We can take it from there. But I'm on the campus. But in that process, nobody have done anything. Nobody moved from where the incident happened. Even the security on campus, everybody was just like nothing happened. So I sat down to the cafeteria and waited. Then my mom called. I said, oh, the girl mother came. I said, no, but the girl left the campus. But on the phone, her mother told her mom specifically that, if I do anything on campus, don't say anything, because the girl that sang the national anthem hit me. And her mother said, who? She said, the girl that sang the national anthem. And her mother said, you know what? Go and register the keys instantly.
That's what her mother said to her.
The phone was on, iPhone, when you're talking on loud volume, people's how you can hear it.
Right.
So I told my mom what I heard her mom saying on the phone. And my mom said, oh, but her mom is coming to campus. I said, yes. I waited for her mom like 30 minutes on the campus. I couldn't see anyone. I couldn't see her, neither her mom. And
let me read this comment. Who you touched from Stephen Curry. He said, now I understand why the entire country dragged her for so long. She's somebody. She's very intelligent. You think people are jealous of you? Before you get back.
I don't know, honestly.
But go ahead. So let me not interrupt you before they go catch my neck.
Before I could drive, before she would, that same moment, she told her mom, but my friend have the video. And her mom said, send me the video. That's when in the video you can hear me telling the girl, why you did my video. And she ran with the video and stuff, but I wasn't going to them to harm them. And right in front of me, she took her phone and sent the video to the girl, and the girl sent it to her mom. That was right there. The video transaction happened. And before I could drive, when I waited for the mom, that 30 minutes, I couldn't see anybody. I called my mom and I said, I can't see her, neither her her daughter. So my mom said, okay, go home. So I told my mom, I said, I don't know the girl like that. It was just this thing that made me. So what
you
happened?
Mean you don't know Jamal at all?
I don't know her. It's this thing that made me to see her mother. I've never seen her mother before. It was this situation. I don't even. But I remember the face. I never knew her name because we sat in class together. We had English class that semester. Yeah, English class that semester.
You and Jamal?
Yes. And all the time before this thing can happen, all the time when I go to class, there's this choo with the national anthem in class, but I don't pay no mind because I have this boy in the class that I call my son will be joking and stuff like that because I always like to sit to the front when I go to class. So at the back would be national anthem, national anthem. I just laugh.
So you go to class and
my cousin was making confusion with people from classes because all the time they go to class, there will be this whole argument with me being dull and this one and that one. And when the senior
how long
campus,
did that last for?
It lasted for a long time before the incident.
Before you snapped, and which of course we all do, and like you said, no justification. Did you try to seek professional help?
Yes.
Or did you go to tell somebody about it?
So when I called my professor, I remember that when I saw this girl video and comments and stuff like that, when I went to her profile, so I said, but I had class with this girl before and I have an English class with this girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I know in the English class, a professor, not in the English class, in the class we had before, a professor called her name and asked for her mother. So I went to that same professor. I said, I want to talk to you. And the professor said, what happened? And I showed him everything that was said and the videos and stuff like that. And then he said, I will talk to her. I told him, I said, I don't know this girl from anywhere and I don't want this to be something big. So I'm bring, and you know what? I told the professor on Friday, Friday or Wednesday, on Wednesday, and the incident happened on Friday. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the incident happened on Friday.
Can I ask you an embarrassing question?
Yeah.
Seconds before you made that decision to hit her, how did you conclude about that?
So it was not a conclusion at all. It was not a conclusion. So I came from class that afternoon because last semester.
As in, it was not premeditated?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't at all. I came from class that last semester I had only one class, which was ENV, environmental science. So it was from 12 to 2 hours class. I came from class and then I have this year when I went back to school, I decided to like talk to people and stuff like that. So I have some kids. They're not kids specifically, but I'm older than them, like 3-4 years. Like my younger sister brother is like, they're like 3. So when I was going to class, I was coming from work, going to class, and I stopped to Sam Barbecue. I got some pies and juice for them. I even got different and pastries.
Yeah.
So I got to class late. So I left them in my car, went for the class, and I came back. When I came back, I was sitting to the cafeteria. So when I got through with class, going to the cafeteria to them, I went in my car, got the pastry and stuff. That's why in the video you see a soft drink in my hand.
Yes, I saw that.
Got the pastry, walked in the hallway between the gym, and when I look on my left, I saw the person sitting. And the image, you know, if you see someone, if you watch a video and you see someone and you see them in person again, the image can come back.
Play back
So
in
it's
your
like,
head.
oh, this is the person. So I took the bread to the girls.
Right.
When I put it down, I said, okay, you know what? This thing is going too far. And it even went far to my little sister.
Let me go confront her.
It went to my little sister until my little friends threatened my little sister. They confronted her. So I told the girls, I was like, you know what? Let me just walk up to her and talk to her. So I went to her And she was having airport on ear. I tapped her shoulder. I was like, hello, how are you? She said, hello, how you doing? I said, do you know me? She said, no. I said, okay, you don't know me, but, no, first I said, can I talk to you? She said, yeah. She said, can we, you want to talk somewhere else? I said, it can be anywhere. Nothing is not a big deal. You can sit down here. We'll just talk about it. And that's how the whole video started. But that part was not there. So I tapped her shoulder and asked her the question. So when she said here, I said, okay, do you know me? She said, no. I said, have I done anything to you before? She said, no. I said, but I want to ask you a few questions personally. You went on your social media. It's not just someone posts and you comment, but you went personally, your WhatsApp status and this and that, and made a whole thing. And went on live, on TikTok live with your friends to mimic me.
Wow.
So
she did that?
Yes. I had screenshots. So mimic me. So what is this for? I don't want that to happen again. We're young people, and you, even as I'm older than you, you're older than my little sister. And that shouldn't happen again. I don't like it. She said, everybody posted and I did. I was like, no, I'm not talking about video being posted and this one. I'm talking about something that you went and said about me personally. And she started shouting and screaming, putting hands in my face. I was like, I'm not talking about that video. I'm not talking, the argument from the low volume. Everybody raised up in high tension. And I started shaking. And that's how it happened. And when it happened, I grabbed myself. I was like, oh my God. And when I turned, I saw the video. A friend held the camera down. I was like, why are you doing my video? The whole thing happened, and she woke up, took her bag, but when she saw the way I was shaking, when she saw the way I was shaking, that's why she took the phone and called her mom. So what I did, my phone and my bag, everything, I took it to my car and I came back to her. I sat down and I said, oh, sorry.
Oh, you apologized to her?
Yes, I said, oh, sorry. And I kept quiet to listen to the conversation that she was having with her mother.
Yeah.
And after that conversation, that's when I called my mom and I told her what happened. But when I waited for 30 minutes and so I called my mom back, I said, I told her to go to the police station to register the case. And I couldn't see them on campus. Before I could drive from Stella Maris to 9th Street, my phone was banging. People calling me back and forth and say, oh, what happened? What happened? I said, what happened? They said on social media that you slapping someone. I was like, oh my God. I went home, drove home. I live in the over that time, called my mom. And I said to my mom, I said, oh, the thing that happened, I told you about, it's already on social media, but I don't have the girl mom number. Even when I have her number, I can't call her because she would not want to talk to the person that had it cut.
You were trying to do damage control.
Yes. That the person that she and her daughter had the conversation, she would not want to talk to them. But as a mother to another mother, she'll want to have a conversation. So I tried to get her number. My uncles, you, of course, and my other uncles were on group call and stuff. We're trying to get the numbers, and somebody texted another number. I texted to my mom. It was off. The next day, it was trying to get number.
What do you say to people who think you're not remorseful? I know when we talked the first day it happened, and people were like, say sorry, do this, and we couldn't get our hands on the mother of the girl who was hit. And concluded to you doing this video. Some people said, oh, you don't re-apology, you don't show this, you don't. What did you do? I mean, let people watching, what all did you do? The different steps you made in getting to the mom. And what was the mom's reaction before we get to what happened in the courts?
From that day onwards, I had a couple of calls from maybe people in government, stuff like that. They were calling. They said, oh, the girl mom is my friend, it's my relative. I would get her number. I would talk to her. So after even talking to them, when they called me, I was like, I don't want to say anything. I just want to apologize. What happened should have never happened. This have never happened before, but it happened again. I had sleepless night. I didn't sleep for 2-3 days. It wasn't even because of social media or because the video went on social media, but I was feeling so bad. Imagine if it was going to be my sister. I know how much that I love my sister. I love my sister that I'm not going to even, I love my sister too much. So I know how it feels to have your loved one in that position. So I wasn't even thinking about myself in that moment, what social media would say, what people would say. I was just looking for the girl mom number for my mom to talk to her, for me to be able to come in front. So in that process of, I tell you that within a day or two, documents were sent to borders, to airport, for me to not leave the country.
No way.
Yes.
You're kidding.
People calling me, police officer calling me here and there. That same moment. People blackmailing me to see me, to handcuff me right away. Yeah. It happened.
What?
Yes. I left my house. People coming to my house. I have a lot of things, but I would not go on social media to post or to say this one because I don't want to be defensive to what happened.
Right.
People saying I'm not remorseful. If I was not remorseful, we was going to go screenshots for screenshots, videos for videos, evidence for evidence. But I would not do that. And I have not done that because I do not want to do that. I know what I did was not good and it is not good. Nobody should do that.
Wow.
I would never preach violence. I would never preach bullying. I would never preach anything that would affect someone mentally. I know what that did to me. I've been through therapy and I'm still through therapy. Went to her mother to apologize. My mom went to the court because they did a writ of arrest. My mom went to the court to how they could get a lawyer and this one, that one. And somebody called her and said, oh, the girl mother is at the police station. So she went to the police station. She saw the girl mother. Yes. She knelt down, holding that girl mother from upstairs to downstairs. I get her number personally, call her. She never picked. Send her messages. When my mom held her leg up and down, she told my mom that my mom should, me and my mom should go to a house that evening. That's when the
the girl's mother.
Yes.
I remember.
Go to a house that evening. So in the evening, my mom called me and, to go to her. So we should go to the girl mother's house. When we call her, she said, after the court that day, I went to eat. And my friends took me to eat because I was feeling down with what was happening and stuff. So they said, you know what, to check, or let's just take a photo. So they took a photo. The boy that normally do my PR, he posted it on his page. She saw that picture on the board page because at that moment, anything about me would go viral. So people started taking a picture from the board page and saying, oh, after I had to cut it, hit someone and I'm in a restaurant eating and taking picture.
Wow.
So she saw it and then she told my mom that we shouldn't come to her house again. And I called her, I said, that was not.
Because you went to eat.
Yes, I told my mom, I said, that was not it. My mom called my mom, I said, oh, because of the picture, the woman said we shouldn't go to her house. I said, okay, let me come, someone call her. And I called, I said, I called, she didn't pick. I texted her, I said, that was not it. So I called the boy, I said, you can take the picture down for me. The boy took the picture down. He took the picture.
So while you were waiting to go see her, you were hungry, you went in a restaurant to eat, someone took your picture and said, oh, the girl who slapped somebody, yeah, her, yeah, eating.
No, not someone took my picture. My friends took me to go eat because I was down.
Yeah.
After the court that day, they took me to go eat. And the first day of court, took me to go eat, and they snap a picture. And the boy that snapped the picture posted it. And from that picture, people started sharing. And this one, she saw the share on the picture, the likes, the comment. Because social media can make you and break you at any moment. And everyone will say their opinion, whether you like it or not, whether it's negative or positive, they will say it. And from that post, she said we shouldn't go to her house again. And I call. So right there, the former minister of culture and tourism called me Princess. She said, "Oh, I've talked to some women that we're in a group chat together. So they want to meet. And some of them is the girl's mother friend. They know her house." So my mom said, "Okay, let's go." I got ready, my mom got ready, and that's why we called you that day. And my friend mother with my friend baby was there. That time that baby wasn't even 1 year yet. She was still months old. My older sister was there. And we went there. We knocked the door. The security came down, and the women, they spoke to the security. The girl brother came down and said, "Oh, my mother is not here." So one of the women asked the boy, saying, "Oh, where's your mother?" And he said, "My mother left to go somewhere." Funny enough, the mother was like a walking distance from the house. So the women decided that we should do a video to send to her personally, because some of them was her personal friend. So they did a video. They said, "Oh, we're here. We came to apologize. And this is the video we sent to you as evidence that we came to your house. So if you can do us a favor to have a meeting again, it would be okay." So they did a video and sent it directly to the mother's phone. That's when that entire video came out. Before the video, when we went to the court to start the case, I saw the girl, because we went, her lawyer and my lawyer were sitting down from there. The two of us were sitting down, and I told her, I said, "Oh, I'm sorry for what happened. It should have never happened. I would never in my life do that again. This is a lesson." And to the mom, my mom knelt down. We knelt down again. Right there privately. We knelt down. I held her. She was crying. I held her in my chest. And in that moment, they did a restraining order.
After you did that?
Yes.
They filed a restraining order?
They filed a restraining order.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
I think
like, stay away. Don't say sorry.
It was for me not to see the girl in the street and talk to her or to apologize. Because right in the moment when we came from in the court, when I tried to hug her to apologize, the lawyer said, "You have a restraining order." And I just walked away.
Wow. Now, people are out there, especially Liberians, most of them don't know the power of social media. Most of them don't know. It's like you believe what you read. Like most time, like some of the stories we make out there, we want to hear from community people before we open our cameras. Now, I don't want to go in all the other details. What happened at the courts?
Recently?
Did you win this case, or was the case thrown out? What happened before they said, "Oh, you were celebrating a victory," that led to another appeal?
Yeah. To talk about that, let me say it properly. So for me, it was shocking to me. Shocking to me, shocking to my family, shocking to my lawyer. We went to the court for another hearing, normally.
It was not like the judge told you, "Come, today will be the final."
This case, I've never reach the final hearing because they have had witness upon witness, even witnesses that I know personally that wasn't on the scene was there to testify
against you,
against me. And I just laugh. And I like, if you can come and put your hands in the Bible to swear, and
you were not on the scene.
That speaks a lot to what they want. So it's, but I don't really love to talk about this entire case. That's why when people go on social media and post what they want, I don't say anything about the case. I just,
wow.
We went to the court that day for another hearing because it said they have a medical doctor to come and test that when I hit the girl, her ears were infected, or ears got affected from the incident. Slap. From the incident, her ears got affected. So they've been calling the medical doctor for a month plus. He couldn't come
to testify in the court.
It was prolonged here and there, and the prosecuting lead lawyer traveled and had another person. This case, the prosecuting team had 9 lawyers.
What?
9 lawyers. 9 lawyers. So when the lead lawyer went for vacation or I don't know where,
they had 9 lawyers.
9 lawyers.
Versus your how many?
I had 3, but actively on the case was 1.
So let's just say
1.
1 versus their 9.
Yeah, 1. 1 lawyer that know the detail of my case that went to court.
Right.
Yes.
Did that scare you? Or you said like, I'm done?
At some point I was like, I told my lawyer, I will not take the stand. I will not have a witness after everyone finished testifying and explaining.
Whatever they want to do.
Let them do it. I'm done.
Why you took that decision?
I was tired, man. I went through a lot. Tired, man. I went through a lot. I was tired. I was traveling, and I had a known as a Republican, and my flight was business class. Everything was lost because before I could call my lawyer to call the court, the flight left, so I had to buy another ticket to leave.
They bar you from leaving the country?
They bar me from leaving the country, and they wrote Foreign Affairs saying that they got a news that I was leaving to the UK, so Foreign Affairs to write the British embassy say I have a criminal case and I can't leave.
Wow.
So I was tired with the entire. I'm tired. Paying international blogs to take the keys and this one I want. I was tired, so I told my lawyer, and that was our thing that we talked about. So going to court that day was, they have the medical doctor to go testify, and was going to hear what the medical doctor have to say. So when the court started, normally I have a lawyer, so I don't say anything. I be on my phone. I was on my phone, and my lawyer started talking first. They had, they have 7 minutes argument, both lawyers. So my lawyer went like 5 minutes and argued that by law, the onion cutting too much.
Let me read while you're waiting. Let me read this comment from one of our a long-time viewer. His name is Alistair Prayok. He said, this is just out of pure jealousy from what I'm listening to. But lady, you're just human. And it's all because you're so beautiful and eloquent. I love you, sister.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's from Alistair.
Can I?
Yeah.
The other tissue leaving on my face.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Okay. So yeah, we went for another hearing. Me and my mother. Usually, I go to court with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Was there. Like I said, the both lawyers have 7 minutes each. So my lawyer went 5 minutes, and he said that
this was the day that
this was
you
the
just
day
thought
that,
it was a normal.
Yeah, it was a normal thing. We're just going to the court to hear the medical doctor to give the assessment of what happened when he examined the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they had the argument. My lawyer said, by law, criminal cases is 30 to 31 days in court. And this case has been 6 months. 6 months.
So the case was to last for only one month.
Yes, the case is for 1 month. The criminal cases in court, 1 month max. But the case has been 6 months. And they're prolonging because they want to keep me hostage. They want to delay my time. They want to stop me from doing my activities. They want to cancel me. So they're delaying, they're prolonging everything. And the argument continued. The prosecuting team said they had the doctor is now in court.
Hold on. This renowned journalist, what her name, Clara, she said even a rapist in this town would not have 9 lawyers. Yeah, but go ahead. I had to read that one from Clara.
That day, the prosecuting team, the lead lawyer was quiet, and she had another lawyer that was talking. He said that the case, we was waiting for the medical doctor. He's a doctor. He have procedure. He have other clients, and this one. So the argument continued. And normally when they're doing the argument, I'm listening, but my head is on my phone. So after the argument, I put my phone down, and I was waiting for the judge to say, because normally when we go to court, they argue, and when they finish arguing, the judge gave the verdict. If that to continue the case, they bring the lawyer. If that to postpone it for another day, they postpone it. So the judge said he read the law, and I just heard, I don't know law. So the only thing I was concerned on is what he was going to say at the end of the day. He said, all charges against the defendant is dropped, and the defendant is free to go anywhere, no more assault case. And bam, I froze.
What?
I froze. I look at my mother. My mother said,
what was the judge's argument? Based on what?
He said he go with the
what's written in the book.
What's written that they've given the prosecuting team months to bring the doctor, but they even did all how to cut it. I think when they inviting witness, they gave it all for the doctor to come. He didn't come, and they gave them time, because that argument that my lawyer argued in court that day on the time and everything is not his first time arguing. All the time they don't go to court with the doctor, he will make that argument. He'll make that argument. And the judge would deny. He'll make the argument, the judge will deny. The judge will say, okay, I gave you the time. Next week, so time to bring the doctor. The doctor can come. He would deny the argument. So that day was like,
we're expecting
the same thing. The same deny the argument, and the doctor come, because we're waiting for we was actually eager to hear what the doctor would say. But when that thing happened, even the prosecuting lead lawyer was like, she couldn't speak. And I couldn't speak. I was shocked. I dropped my phone. And I look at my mom. My mom was like, what God can I do? Does not exist. I was like, what God can I do? Does not exist. And she was happy. She started praising God in crying, started dancing. So she said, I was shocked. And my lawyer came outside. I took picture, and I didn't even say anything to the court. I was speechless. I just took, because after your case, you gotta leave. You and the person on the bench, you gotta leave because another case.
Were you happy that that the case, I don't call that a win, but like
it was not a win. It was a rescue. I was rescued.
Wow.
I was rescued. I was rescued. So people going on social media, talking about me on social media and saying that I should have kept quiet.
Then they judge you.
Remember
yeah.
that this thing started from social media. I got traumatized from social media. I'm still mentally affected from social media. And before this entire incident, when you Google kindness, it's my charity work, the pageant that I've been to, and little things. Was never an assault. It's my first time ever to go to court. I've never been taken to police station before. This is my first time with everything by law. So if you Google when this thing happened, you Google on Google and you put kindness, it's always the first thing that come up is the assault case, and how people was hauling my clothes when I was going to leaving the court, until the court had to tell me to tie my hair going outside. You know how many journalists was at that place? And I received bunch of threatening messages that I would be haunted and this one and that one. So I needed to go back to the same social media to clear the narrative, to clear my name, not because I want to prove a point, not because I want to bully anyone, not because I want to have a social media celebration. I've never been the type of person to go places and post on social media like, oh, I'm here. I'm always posting on social media when I leave. Like only pictures and stuff, my daily life and things that I do, how I earn a living, how I'm living. I've never posted that on social media. Sometimes I go places and forget that, oh, I should have made content, and I finish eating that food. So I needed to just do that for me, to do that for my mental health, that at the end of the day, when I go and Google myself, I don't just see this assault case alone. I see that, oh, it was shown outside.
Right.
And I'm no longer in court.
For your kids, your grandkids.
For
whatever.
My legacy.
Right.
I needed that. Because social media is a place that when things get, it lives forever. And people think that I went there to boast. I'm not remorseful. And I'll ask one question. If you are in a situation where you did something to someone, you talked to them about it, and they said they want consequences, they want the law, and you spend money, you go back and forth. Even in spending money, you're still apologizing to them privately. And you're still talking to them. And things like this happen for you, like a rescue, like someone just rescue you from that situation. Will you go back to that person and say, oh, because I'm being rescued, oh, sorry again? I feel bad about what happened. I still feel bad about what happened to this day. But I can't hang myself.
I like that.
I can't do that. I can't keep living in a short case for the rest of my life. I need to move on.
Did this make you hate your country and the system?
Yes. I couldn't sleep. I went to church. Somebody invited me to a church, and I was the center of the topic. They brought me up, and from that day I went home. I told my mom that I need to leave. If I had a way to un-Liberian myself, I say it that way, my mom be laughing, to un-Liberian myself, I was going to do that. Because I couldn't live with that. even speaking to therapists about this entire situation was hard for me. Because I'm not the one to open up about things that I feel emotionally. I'm not the one to open up about my feelings. So gradually when we was talking, I started opening up. And I didn't pay for that therapy. She was a recommendation from someone that knew what I was going through. And she volunteered.
Wow.
She had reports of our consultation and everything that my lawyer had. But again, I say we live and we learn. I tell my mother every day. She said, "Be careful," and I'm like, "Yeah, you have to be careful, because people could have died, and your life is going to be ruined by a simple mistake in a twink of an eye."
Wow. Were you suicidal at any moment?
I was like, you know what? Everybody, kindness. One of my friends was like, you know what? You can't be known for a lot of negative things. And I'm like, it's not a lot of negative things. It's the way that people are taking it. It's the perception they have. Because a lot of things is being thrown out on social media that I don't want to speak about, and people tell me, "Oh, you will speak about it." I was like, you know what? I'm done speaking about it. Sometimes people go in my comments and I want to speak about it, and when I speak about it, when I go and speak about it, they're like, "Oh, don't comment to everybody." When I don't speak about it, they take it the way they want to take it. And if it's not because of you, I was never going to talk about it.
I know. Because the thing is, after we came to the conclusion, the world and today's social media is a dangerous place.
It is.
I scrolled through the internet after that, and I saw some of the most despicable comments.
I was spreading via social media.
Yeah. And so, taking the decision for you to come back in the same room that want to crucify you, to tell it. I see a few whatever people on here saying, don't do this, don't say this, don't do that. Because Liberia is a country now of public opinion. It's not what happened in courts. It's about public opinion, what they say. Somebody can go and say, oh, that Kwame guy, yeah, he still ate couple arrests and post it, and everybody gonna go for it. But let me read. I don't mean to put you through this, but let me read this comment from Candy Domo. Candy, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. He said, I did something. I apologized. You refused my apology. Take me to court and you expect me to come back again and say sorry. Hell no. Joanne Cassell needs to leave this girl alone. That was followed by, yeah, go ahead. And let me just say, a lot of, there are a few people sporadically, maybe, of course, you got over almost close to 1,000 persons watching. Of everyone will not, but we're not trying to stifle. So if you're watching and you made some comment that is derogatory or despicable, we'll block you or we ban you from the stream. Actually, we're here because Kindness have offered to speak to us. And the reason, I see some of you, the legal experts, say, case is in court. No, an appeal's been filed and it's there. And it is not about that case that has been discussed. She's only talking about what happened up to the point when they gave the verdict about that. So we're not, I know I'm illiterate, but I'm not that illiterate. So please just watch, grab your favorite drink. You're having a free show. Enjoy yourself and have a good time. But I hope we all can learn from in this process, especially here in Liberia, where people just go about and just judge people. Your experience, like, and we're almost to the end of the interview. Again, what was it that you posted that they thought they saw as a victory, you taking a victory lap? versus what happened?
So I posted like my lawyer saying, "Oh, my innocent defendant." So by law, the defendant is innocent till proven guilty.
Right.
So when we go to court and my lawyer, when he's ready to introduce himself, he's like, in representation of my innocent defendant. And
he uses that line.
Yes. So the prosecuting team gets angry all the time when he say that.
Wow.
So it was like a joke between us. So in talking to him, so was joking about it. That's why I posted. And another thing that I replied to a comment saying that, a comment was like, well, if I can remember, I think I can remember. Yeah. I can remember. 1 minute. One second.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think I have a screenshot of it. It said, well, kindness, Wilson, go and slap someone's child again. Next time next time won't be court, but basballs. So that made a basballs. So everyone know that basballs mean violence.
Right.
So I made a reply to that based on the violence that she said, basballs. Mm-hmm. So I said, guess you don't know who I'm related to, so I will leave you for now to F around and find out. My comment was specifically based on the basballs because, every family have the violent one. Yeah. I have uncles that are in the street. I have cousins I have cousins that are in the street. I even have like brothers that we're not related by blood, mm-hmm. but because of how I am with them, they do anything for me. So that's what even when this thing happened, like, what? I know you don't feel it out. Why you not tell me? I was like, tell you to do what? So that's what I was referring to with the basballs and violence, and people took it and ran with it saying, because I know people in government, you think, even if I know people in government, what I did was not excusable.
Right. I like that.
At all. With law, there's nothing, with and by law, there's nothing can take me out of that situation. Even if we don't go to court, there's nothing nothing will undo that. Wow. It happened. And it's all me. Nothing can change that. And I'm not even out here saying all these things because I want pity. If it wasn't for Uncle Kwame and he saying that, calling me and saying, oh, what's this and what's that, what's this, let's talk about it, you're never going to hear this today.
Yeah, I know.
You're never. And I'm not the person to cry in front of people. I don't know how to do that. If you see me cry, it's because it's coming from inside of me. I can't fake it. So I replied to that, and they took just that part. And when she replied after I said that, she said, if you like, you can go get your relative to the president by fire or force, but push comes to shove, your relative can save you. So I told her that then she said, you go represent Liberia and you spoil your name and this one. So I said, next time you should go represent Liberia if that's what's the problem.
Wow.
Next time you should go represent Liberia. And if you think that's what I mean when I talk about, who I related to, when she talked about saying that, the president and people who you related to by influence. That's why I told her, I said, if you think that's what I said, then fine. But I didn't say it that way. But it didn't go with that part. They went with the part in their own explanation and how they see it. And I even went on social media and said that how to cut it. And that comment wasn't even from me directly. It was from my the person I handle my page. I have 2 persons that run my page. Sometimes I don't reply to, I deal with WhatsApp. So people that know me specifically are the ones that have my WhatsApp, so that are the ones that I reply to. But my social media, both Instagram and Facebook, they're not run by me. I only go there once in a while. And sometimes I tell them what to post. And they post it. So I went on social media and clarified what that meant. But like, oh, I wrote it. I know. And if you read the comment that she made, you see that it's a violent comment.
Mm-hmm.
And people ran with that narrative. Oh, justice, this one, justice, that one. I think people think justice is only sending people to jail. I think that what our
their definition.
Think, yes, that
Lock
justice is. Sometimes justice is speaking your truth, and that's it.
Wow.
Sometimes you don't need the court to give you justice. You need to speak your truth, and that's just that.
This is powerful. Well,
yeah.
I didn't really mean to put you through all of this. You think there's something left you want to say? I mean, not from where the appeal is, but I mean before.
Now we're people say that, oh, it's because she talked too much, she went back to court because she should have shut him up and celebrate inside her
that's
house.
The part.
In this one,
you had not posted that comment. They have even filed instantly.
We didn't leave the court.
That's why when you clarify,
we didn't leave the court. So right there, when the judge knocked the how to cut it, the gavel, and
threw the case
outside. The prosecuting lawyer said that, oh, exception noted means that I learned that from the court, that if you don't accept what the judge gave, you can say exception, which is the E exception, not the A. Exception noted, and she's gonna file in an appeal, and the judge granted the appeal. Right there, she left and went upstairs to
instantly.
She was
so it was not anything got to do with
and I didn't even. The thing is,
wow,
they're comfortable with paying bloggers to say nasty thing about me, but they're not comfortable with me saying my truth. It hurts a lot when I say my truth. They don't want me to speak. They want me to be quiet.
You think they want to cancel you out?
So bad. Even my recent pageant, there have been a lot of controversy around it, and sending videos of the incident to the pageant president and saying I'm going there to assault the people. Yeah, they did that.
They sent this video to the...
Send a couple of girls, sending former pageant queens, even present pageant queens. Pictures said, oh, they're better than me, and I'm not better than anyone, but the way that I took to pageant, the way that I pushed myself in pageantry, no pageant queen in Liberia have done that. No one. I am not the Miss Liberia. I'm Miss Liberia first runner-up. But if you know any Miss Liberia first runner-up, comment in the comment section. You've never heard about Miss Liberia first runner-up.
They just win this prize and go away.
They're just like a vice president to the nation. But the way that I have built my platform, that I've carried myself when it comes to pageant, I have lobbied for international pageant myself. I spend my own money. I call my uncles, I call my family members to help me out. And some of them do, some of them have their own priorities and they can't help at the moment, but they will. So every pageant I've ever been to, ask the national directors of those pageants. I buy my flight, I pay for my wardrobe, I spend money on voting myself. My pageant in Japan, I spent $5,000 to vote from my own money.
What?
$5,000 to vote. Even the thing is, when I go for international pageant, none of these Liberians be following at all. I take videos from the pageant platform, post it on my social, and show them the link for them to go and watch. Just watch. But nothing. We go out there for pageant. There's not even one Liberian flag out in the audience. We're on our own.
Wow.
We're on our own. The first time I ever met a Liberian person or met with the Liberian community is because my uncle in Thailand was part of the Liberian community. So his friends came together and introduced me, and they even linked me with Liberian community in Cambodia. They came and they actually thought that I was sent by the government of Liberia with finance, and I wasn't at all. I've never been financed financially by government. No, I don't. That's why the people look at us in the interview and tell us that we're from a poor nation, because we don't even have support. We don't even have people to even comment Liberian flag in comment section.
Wow.
So we're on our own.
This is not what I signed up for, but Josephine said we are very hateful, but we'll post all the beautiful things when the person dies. Sad society. Wow, coming from Malo here, Brown. And you have a word of encouragement before we go, and you would like to, maybe say that to kindness. Yeah. You hit the button. We will bring you on. Just one or two persons, and I rather females. If you were one of those two lucky females, you hit the button. We'll bring you on, and you could speak directly to that. Yeah. So we're looking forward to one or two persons who will hit the button, the invite button.
If I can take a sip, man.
And then we will definitely bring you on.
My head hurts.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see who is this person right here. Okay, that's Nino Brown right there. Okay. Yeah. Let's add Nino and one more person, and that will. Yeah. I hope we can get him. Okay, there we go. We got Nino on. So, Nino?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. A few words to kindness, and then we're going to bring someone on again, and then we'll close it.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Wills, for having our sister.
You got 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Wills, for having our sister. And the only thing I can tell you, Mama, you see the noise? Don't listen to the people. Do what you can do for yourself. Because if you want to certify the world, you can never certify the world. Because every step you take, the world will look at A and B. Only you can make yourself. Only you can make yourself. Because the place where you are, some people want a position. And how they want to do is how to find a way to drag you down. And dragging you down to damage your image. And the only way you can fight that battle, to believe in yourself. That this is who I am, I can do it. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I can do it. No matter what happens, I can do it. That's my only advice I can give you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll support you no matter what happens. We will support you. Don't worry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, mommy. And God bless you there.
So that was bless you too. That was Nino. We're going to bring in Pravin. Let's bring in Pravin. And so we're bringing in Pravin, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Pravin,
Yes. Hi,
go ahead,
Finest.
sweetheart.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I just want to say, be strong. God got you. You know, when good things are coming your way, there can be a lot of obstacle. There can be a lot of difficulty. The road cannot be smooth. So just stay strong. You know, we learn from our lesson. I mean, from our wrong. So stay strong. Continue to be you. Nothing should break you down. Don't feel guilty about anything. Things happen. We all make mistakes. Uh, and we learn from our mistakes. So stay strong. It's just the system in Liberia is just fucked up, but it is what it is. You know, continue to be strong mentally. Your sanity
Yeah.
matters. Don't listen to what Liberian people will say. I always text you, but I know you got a lot of text messages, so you're not able to reply to everything.
I'll take your name for
Okay?
Uncle Kwame.
Yeah, I always text you, even when it just started. I will always text you. I'm always keeping my prayers. Okay, people make mistakes. Don't feel guilty about nothing. I'm glad that you said that you are remorseful for what you did, and I'm happy for that. But stay strong. That's all I want to say. And I watched this live. I was so emotional right now, but it's okay. It is
Wow.
what it is. It has already happened. We all make mistakes.
Thank you,
There's
Pravin.
something,
Thank you.
remember this day, there's something bigger coming for you, and you're going to celebrate it.
Amen.
Okay?
Inshallah.
All right.
Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Reese.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So we're gonna bring our team, and then okay, we couldn't get our team. Let's add who else? Jim Morris, Sheriff. So we add Morris, and then we're gonna wrap it up. If we can get him, we hope he gets out, and then okay, kindness.
Yeah.
I think we're not getting him. Let's just wrap it up.
Because my head hurts.
I know.
I don't like
Yeah,
to cry.
yeah. Wrap it up.
Thank you for having me, Uncle Kwame.
Mhm.
I I feel a little relieved actually, because even though I put at the back of my mind that I would not talk about it, but talking about it have cleared little things of my chest and my mind. It relieved me a little bit, and I just want to say out here to every little girl that want to get into pageantry, and you're looking at my situation and saying no, because I know that this thing that happened to me, my little sister said she's not going to do pageantry anymore. I don't want you to give up. I'm doing pageantry again and again and again, going for international pageant because I want us as a young people to believe that we can go out there and change the narrative that people have for Liberia when it comes to pageantry. They think that we're not good enough. We're don't know nothing about pageant. We don't have nothing to offer in the world of pageant. And yeah, most importantly, pageant have changed my life. Pageant have made me confident in my body, myself, but also it made me to appreciate where I'm from, my roots. Because when I go out there, I see girls that don't know how to speak English, speaking their languages, and still appreciating that they do not know how to speak English. And that is something I admire a lot.
Right.
And sometimes I want to see my Kolokwa today. So yeah, Once again, thanks for having me, and keep chasing your dream. You'll make it.
Keep chasing your dreams. Again, my name is Kwame Opa Weeks, and this is this perspective when things happen, especially when it comes to human interest. We bring you some of the best. Till then, we say goodbye. Tomorrow we head out to Bunk Mines, where we will be going on our apple farm and see where apples grow in Liberia. Good day. Bye-bye.